Well, here we are on YouTube. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for watching our video on the Kinks that's coming up. If you're watching us live on Twitch, thank you for joining us live on Twitch. If you're a patron, we appreciate your support on Patreon. And at the very least, if you like the video and you like what we do, give it a thumbs up and share it maybe. I don't know. But we do appreciate the support. Nathan, what do we got?
Well, Ryan, we've got the Kinks.
I don't know. I always want to make sure to get all the information at the beginning. The housekeeping out of the way, and then I'll get into my antics. Blah 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 blah.
But that's why that's why people skip, because they're just like, oh, he's saying that.
I know, but no. To be fair, boomers watch this video, so this is the Kinks. They won't know how to skip. I don't. Rascally kids, I don't want to hear it.
I don't even know what Twitch is.
How do you skip? Honey, how do you skip? Honey, I just want to listen to the Kinks. Who are these two Nimrods on the... Honey, why are they talking before the song?
I thought this was just a song. I didn't know people were going to talk about it.
I'm going to call Charlie, our son. Charlie, I'm trying to watch the Kinks, and these two idiots keep talking before the song. How do I turn... Honey!
All right. So this is from Richard. Thank you, Richard, for pledging this. He didn't give us any write-up, which is great, which means we don't have to read any of it. We can just move right into the song, The Kinks. Do you know any Kinks songs? I feel like we've done a Kinks song.
Well, the ones we've done. Did we do a whole album? No, that was somebody else. That wasn't the Kinks. Oh, I'm getting somebody else mixed up.
I think we really enjoyed, from what I remember.
Yeah, we loved what we heard. We saw a live performance. We got a couple songs. Okay, maybe I think of a different band. I don't want to mix it up. I apologize. Okay,
well, we've got two. Father Christmas. Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah,
and Lola. That's
what we knew that song, but we saw the live performance, which was really cool.
That's right.
And of course, we know You Really Got Me. That's about it, I think. Okay, so what's this one called?
This one is called The Hard Way.
All right, it's the only way I know how to do it. Oh, live, good.
Thanks. We did an album about 3 years ago with sort of a concept show, which is rock, what they called rock theatre, I suppose. It's called Schoolboys in Disgrace. And I played the wicked headmaster, as usual. All right? And here's a little excerpt from it, I suppose.
Looks like funny. That was a short excerpt.
That's it. That was all right. It's Nathan.
Buzz like you were bumped away. Never listen to what I say. If you think you're gonna mess around, you make a big mistake. You're gonna find out the hard way. Gonna take the hard way. No matter what the people say, you must become to what you can. One day that's gonna come around, slap you in the face. You're gonna find out the hard way. Gonna take the hard way. You do it your way, I'll do it my way. And see who's the one to survive. You think that with no foundation, no qualification, there's no way that you can survive. There's no way you can get by. Why don't you take the easy way? Why don't you go down the lane? You want it nothing in your way. Don't just sit there and after me.
I love how there's a guitar solo, but the cameraman's focused on the girls.
You think that life's an ambition, you know inclination, but that's the way the company's mind. It's time for competition, I'm tired of being patient. I've got to be cool to be kind. I've got to be cool to be kind. Wasting my vocation teaching you to I need, when it only fit the sweet and sweet. Your intellect is something that requires a curious touch. We're gonna play it your way. We'll take the hard way, gonna take the hard way. We can take the hard way. We're gonna take the hard way. We can take the hard way. Ramona!
Yeah, I was gonna say someone playing the saxophone.
I can't really hear your name whistle after. Sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I have the music on kind of loud. Sorry.
No, that's okay. It was funny because like they show the saxophone player at the very, very end, just like bringing his saxophone down, but the cameraman couldn't take the camera off of the girls. And
sure.
So like, there's a guitar solo.
He knew his
in there.
job. He knew
I know,
his
but
job.
There's a guitar solo in there. Never saw a single minute of it. There was a saxophone solo. Never saw any of that. We saw a little bit of a trombone, but you could barely even hear the trombone. Anyway, that's back in the day.
I got some information. So that was from 1975, that song, because it's called The Kinks Present Schoolboys in Disgrace. Is that the name of the album he said?
Okay.
So this was probably a 78 performers because he said it was a few years ago.
2 years, yeah.
Yeah. So it was a concept album, and it was considered by critics to be the last album in what they dubbed the group's theatrical period. Okay, so they've changed kind of the way they did things. So, all right. Yeah, I'm in disgrace. I'm in disgrace. Is that what we just heard?
No. That was The Hard Way.
The Hard Way. Sorry, that wasn't a single from it. Yeah, that was track 3 from side 2. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I think it would be kind of fun to hear a whole album, but I know we don't do albums anymore. But that's great stuff, Richard. Truly, I'm digging these guys. I mean, they were an old band when we were young a long time ago. So I mean, like when we were in 1975, we were born. I mean, here they are on tour with their, this is their already 1975. This is their 15th studio album. Holy smokes,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. So obviously they were a band that even by the time we were listening to music in our teens, like teenager age, we were listening to the Kinks. But I think had we been around teenagers in the 70s, I could see us listening to the Kinks. I think we would have gotten the humor, the driving rock beats, the antics on stage. I think I would have dug that kind of stuff for sure, because I'm digging it now. I just wasn't around then when it was, when they were live.
Yeah, like this is early punk. Like there's no question here about what this sounds like to me, and from what I understand it to be, is this is the roots of punk.
Well, they call it rock and roll, hard rock, pop, doo-wop, and arena rock. That album, anyways.
But that's punk. That's what punk is. You take
doo-wop, that's right,
and that's right. Punk. Yeah. And like I would guess that a lot of punk artists were influenced by the Kinks. There's no question. To me, that feels like exactly what that's that slice of time that they're now filling in for me to go like, okay, how did artists start taking the old doo-wop stuff and start speeding it up and getting punk? Well, the Kinks were experimenting with it enough. You could easily and now I get it. I get it when people, especially artists in our time, the 80s and 90s, would say things like, "Oh yeah, one of my favorite artists was the Kinks." Like I just I would, that went over my head back then, but it makes sense now in this context why that would be a favorite. Absolutely.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. I would be fine if Richard was the Kinks guy on our channel. That's fine by me. I'm digging their live. I think live is the way to go too. But I mean, we're a few songs deep into their very extensive catalog, so I'm sure there's more to share. I'm digging it. It's a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Richard.
Yeah, that was great. Thanks so much, and we hope to see you in the next one.